Hey guys, what is going on? My name is Welshyy Steve, and today I am bringing you a special video of Star Wars Battlefront, the beta that came out 8th of October. I think the beta is now actually finished. It is now over. Whenever you try and sign in to the EA servers, it keeps telling you that you can't sign in because there's server problems and whatnot. So I think the beta is actually over. It was extended to the Tuesday that's just gone, and it is now officially over, I think. So if you missed your chance to play it, you missed out big time. It was fantastic. I really enjoyed Walker Assault, but in this video I'm going to be playing the Dropzone game type, and it turns out as well that I am actually pretty good at this game. Not to toot my own horn or anything, but in the very first game I ever played, which is this one, in the beginning there you saw me like flicking through all the customization and all that. You can see me still flicking through it now, still trying to get to grips with what I'm doing. And there you can see like the kind of objectives of Dropzone, and this is the only map that was played. Sullust, I think it's called, or whatever. Yeah, I can see it there, and it was quite a lot of fun. The idea of the game is drop pods come in from space, and you have to make your way over to them and capture them before the enemy team, and then after you've captured it you have to defend it until it is completely captured, and then you move on to the next one. I think it's first to 5. So we actually lose this game, I think, but my very first ever game, and I got the most kills. And yeah, it turns out I'm actually pretty good at this game. With this rifle that is being used right now, it's pretty much the kind of the OP rifle, I guess. And I quite like the fact that the whole infinite ammo thing, as you saw there, that when I fired, a little bar started to appear at the bottom of the cursor. Right there, that is the sort of overheat bar. When it gets to full, it turns into sort of like a Gears of War kind of thing, where the bar cools down, and there's a little yellow section that you can stop and stop the bar in, and you get to automatically sort of like cool the weapon off fully. Now that little symbol there recharges that, what they called it, play cards or something like that, and that little symbol there gives an extra charge to where I highlighted. Those things are abilities. The only ability that you can get the only ability you could get in the beta was called Focus Fire, and essentially what it did was it sort of energized your weapon so that it would take out enemy shields quicker, because enemies, you get personal shields in this game. It becomes a perk that's available afterwards, and essentially just lets you take those down quicker. With those personal shields, energy based weapons won't go through, but physical things like my new favorite gun in the entire game, the cycler rifle, and grenades will go through. So anything physical goes through it, energy bounces off. But yeah, like I was saying, you get those little charges, and they charge your abilities. Either side on the bottom left there, there's 2 squares. Those are sort of like your, I guess you can call them perks, but they're your equipment. One, you can put 2 grenades on, you can put a couple of weapons on, you can put a jetpack on. And here's me, not realizing what to do. I'm standing right next to a grenade like a fool, and so yeah, like I was saying, you get those little equipment slots, and what you can put is, you can put in a grenade, you can put in that little electricity grenade that I got hit by just then, which damages shields, vehicles, and droids, I think is the description. Or you can put on, like I said, my favourite rifle, the cycler rifle, which is essentially the sniper rifle of the game. And as you can see, that's my first death because I wasn't checking my corners, and running there and died. Now in this screen you can see me looking at all the weapons, and you look at the hands. I'm like, oh, partner hands. Oh, what do I do? What do I do? And then I eventually wash out because I'm too scared to change what I'm doing. But you see that what that means there, partner and primary, is you basically get 2 sort of loadouts, I guess. You get your own loadout where you can pick what you want to have in your equipment and your focus. I think, yeah, we'll just call it focus for now, your energy based thing. And you can also have your partner's loadout. Now my partner has obviously played the game before, so he had unlocked I think it was the grenade and the cycler rifle. Obviously this is my very first game, so I didn't have anything. So I could have chosen Yeah, me turning into a real life gunfighter in Star Wars, yeah. Missing everything. But you can basically, have two loadouts. You can have your own and your partner's. So I didn't realize that I could choose my partners for a while. You saw me click on it, then click off. Later on, I do actually choose my partner because I started using the cycler rifle. And there's also the partner start, which is essentially spawning on your partner. And I didn't realize this. And that little thing that I picked up there, that little symbol, is your power-ups. You can get power-ups in this game. And as you can see, just for a glimpse there, that guy had the blue aura around him. That is the personal shield. That is the thing that gets taken down quicker by the focus fire. But as you can see, I've still got it in the bottom right hand corner there. It's like a little turret, and that is power up. Now you can get quite a few different power ups in this beta. You can get things like the thermal imploder, which is just a massive explosion. You can get smart rockets. You can get in the walker assault. You can get more, obviously. You could get to fly TIE fighters and all that, you had to pick up power-ups that were in those little symbols, and then you would press right bumper and left bumper, and you would crouch down and you would spawn in as a TIE fighter, or I can't remember the name of the Rebel version, but you would crouch down, spawn in as the vehicle, and then you would fly around and create carnage that way. So as you can see, I've got the turret. I don't actually use the turret because I don't think I realized that I had it this entire time. Later on I do pick up more power-ups, and something I realised as well is they don't stack, which I'll explain later on. Yeah, right there, the one I have is the turret, so I can put it down, I can get on it, and then I can, it's basically a movable turret. And once you put it down, that's it, you can't move it from where it's put down. I think this is the point where I realised that I can choose my partner's thing. I still chose my own, like a big doof, because I want to make a handicap for myself for some reason. But I will be putting up videos of Walker Assault, because that game was so much fun. Flying around in the TIE fighter is actually really easy, because directional flight is pretty much completely based around the right stick. I just bump that stormtrooper in the back of the head. For some reason, I managed to get the one-hit kill on that guy, and then not get the one-hit kill on the other guy, which hopefully the guy. So there was something going on there. But yeah, like I said, guys, I will be uploading Walker Assault because it is so much fun. TIE fighters are done by completely using the right stick. So like when you're flying around, the left stick is boost, and the right stick is just for literally flying in our directions. It's not inverted in any way, or I don't know if you can invert it, is that in luck. But when you're flying around, the left stick controls your boost, how fast you want to go, and the right stick controls where you're aiming. I'll probably go into more detail on that when I put up the video. But as you can see there, I've finally chosen the partner start. I pulled out the cycler rifle, and it has quickly turned into my favourite weapon because of how much damage it does to the chest, and obviously it's a one-hot shot kill to the head. So I started racking some fools, and then I realised I could pick up some more power-ups. So I've overwritten my my turret there with a proximity bomb, and I've overwritten the proximity bomb with the smart rocket. Now I do actually not get a kill with a smart rocket because I done goofed and I messed up. But I think I probably got at least 1 or 2 kills with the smart rockets and Walker Assault, and that's quite, the smart rocket itself is quite fun again. As you can see there, it's just a RPG pretty much that you can pick up at any time. The power-ups are complete chance. Whatever you get from a power-up is down to complete luck. Somehow I didn't manage to get any damage there, which was a little surprising, but I moved on anyway, and I still managed to get top kills. So there I finally used the partner start. And one thing I actually got confused by, as I'm wrecking some more fools, is for some reason I started thinking that partner start was linked with the partner hand. That is not the case at all. Partner start is just purely for spawning on your partner, and the partner's hand is purely for having an extra loadout. I'm starting to rack up the deaths here because I'm starting to get a bit cocky, because I'm getting a bit confident in my own skills. But I think I started taking a little bit slower now, crouched down, trying to take it a little bit slower, and I start racking up more kills. Start sitting down some more fools. And then I think I started to get my eye in with the cycler rifle then. But all in all, this game has been so much fun so far. The graphics are very pretty. If you play Battlefield Hardline, it's very similar to that, because I noticed the difference between Battlefield Hardline and Battlefield 4 graphics. Battlefield Hardline is a lot smoother and just flows so well, and this is exactly the same. Everything is just so smooth. You might not be able to see it properly in this video, but when I was playing it, it was absolutely fantastic. I absolutely loved it. So you can see I threw my first thermal detonator there, didn't get a kill, but then I got a nice little triple kill there. Absolutely wreck the stormtroopers. Don't actually manage to capture this because, as you can hear the little Wilhelm scream there, but we don't actually manage to capture this. We're losing 2-4. We lose here, I think, now on this very drop, because we just couldn't get in there. Oh well, I say we couldn't get in there. I didn't get in there and capture it, because in the games to come, that's kind of, if I wasn't killing, then I was capturing, and if I was capturing, then I was defending very well. And every game as the Rebels after this one, I think we managed to win. I had a little bit of a tough start with the Stormtroopers because of the rifle they use is a little bit different to this one. It's not as full auto, well, it is full auto, but it's not as fast, but it is a little bit more accurate because it's slowed down and doesn't kick so much. But yeah, I think we're coming to the end of this round now. Get my first thermal detonator kill. Boom! Grenade kill. 50 points. And I think no, yeah, that's right. He headshots me, and then I don't get to spawn again. But yeah, I'm absolutely loving the beta. Absolutely loved it, and I really, really can't wait for it to come out November time. So as you can see there, guys, I was top of the leaderboard, 31 or 32 kills, and I felt so happy that I just had to take a screenshot. Rub that into my mate's face. So yeah, as you can see, most kills, Steve2468 with 32, I think it says there. And this is the new ranking system. Your combat ranks you up through, I think, just how many. I'm not gonna bullshit you. Yeah, I think it's just based upon how many kills and stuff you get. Obviously, you get your objectives, your extras from like. If you could notice through there, when I was getting blaster kills, it would come up and like get a 10 kill streak or whatever, and you get your match bonus. And your credits work out as to divided by 10 from your total score, and that's how many credits you get. So I've been talking a lot, guys. I'm going to end this video here. I'm loving the beta so far, and I can't wait. My name's Welshyy Steve. I'm signing out. Stay Welshyy.